fellas, if you're dealing with anybody who even threatens police, act like she calling police or do any of that, walk away immediately.
Honestly, though, like that, I'm all the way 10 toes behind that statement. But why are we dealing with joints that's wanting to be on baddies, bro?
Yeah, I'm good.
Why are we doing this to ourselves, bro? We control our bitches that's around us, bro.
I gotta put this on the story.
You feel me?
Like, say that again. Bro, question. We in the middle of the podcast and he want to know and I want to know. We not dealing with no joints that want to be on baddies, that's a part of baddies, that's watching that dumb shit.
You feel
me?
We
good. Like, it's just, you letting me know where your mindset is at. Like, if you consuming that type of content and you indulging in the ignorant shit, I don't even want to be around
It's already nasty wild. If you dealing with a joint that faithfully watch that shit.
Baddies.
But
like,
if you want to be on the show?
If you want to be on the show, you're like really bottom of the barrel.
What do you want packed up? What do you want out of here?
Over?
What do you over?
I'm all set.
Hold up. We all set. Yeah. Hold up. We all set. Yeah. Yo, ain't nothing free. We just trying to get rich. Come chop it up with freaking rich. Everything lit and we talking.
Blacks for Trump. I'm so tired.
Hold up. We all set. Yeah. Hold up. We all set. Yo, ain't nothing free. We just trying to get rich. Come chop it up with freaking rich. Everything lit and we talking fit. Hold up, we all set. We up in this. Yeah.
Give me more home.
I need more.
We is back. Episode 185. You know how we give it up. We're all set pod, man. Your boy Richard's here. I got my brother with me.
Free is here. We in the check-in. We at a new location today. Shout out to Loud House Studios. Letting us come in, you know what I mean?
Cook up. They got a bunch of toys.
We like to do.
Here. We playing with their toys and shit.
We like the soundboard. We going, listen, when we first started, it was a little bit more interactive. We had a little bit more sound effects. Might even had a couple clips jump at you. We getting back to all of that. Don't get it fucked up.
We're restoring the feeling.
All of that. We want to restore the feeling. We don't want you to think that, you know what I mean? We letting y'all down. So we getting back to all of the small tidbits that separated world set and just made it entertaining for your listening and your viewing pleasure.
Fact though.
So keep that in mind. But yes, we here. We out here. We in Atlanta. It was just 404 day.
404 day.
Shout out to Atlanta.
City shit.
Shout out to Atlanta.
East side, west side. Uptown, downtown, Buckhead.
Yeah, Buckhead. I'm
Buckhead
from Buckhead
zone
too.
You mean?
I'm Buckhead zone too, man. Holla at your boy. It was a good look. I went Friday night. I went out. I had to support the homies. I went to the bank.
Yeah, I seen you in the trenches.
You know what I'm saying? Bankhead. I'm really, really happy that Young LA performed. I'm happy he's getting a second win. Yeah, I mean, he's in pockets extra cheese and broccoli.
Futuristic, ain't it?
Yes. J Money performed. First name, last name. Ooh. Roscoe Dash. I gotta shout out Roscoe Dash. Yeah, a lot of hits, B. He was definitely one of the ushers of the Mr. Futuristic. Yeah. You know what I mean? That whole era, that whole movement.
He should be more like more situated. He should be better off in life.
He should be. And I don't want to listen. We're not going to delve into nobody's pockets or nothing, but I just feel like he deserves a little bit more than what he received because he was at the forefront of a lot of amusement, a lot of shit that was going on, a lot of the sound, especially in Atlanta. So it was good to see him. Rich Kids was out there. Yeah. Shout out to Dez. Long live my nigga Dez. That was his favorite group. So they had them in the building, and it was just a good vibe, just good Atlanta vibe. Nobody got shot. Nobody got beat up. Nobody got shot in when they did the 440 celebration on Edgewood. Like, it was like no killings like during the celebratory activities. So one more for the people, man.
You know what I realized about 404 day or the weekend in general? I had went to the Adidas event at El Malo that night, that Friday, and I realized like the people are tired of the mumble music, B.
Yeah.
Like they like
same way I think niggas is getting tired of drill music in New York.
The way niggas was reacting to the songs that was dropping and like dancing and knowing the word, like the niggas is ready for feeling to be restored in the city at least. Like they want to get back to having fun. They want to get back to hit.
We wanna
They want to
dance.
get back to being able to sing the song back word for word.
Absolutely.
And actually know the words to the songs.
Niggas want to dance again, bro. And we want to be able to recite the lyrics. We don't want to have to like just sit there and just assume what you're saying. We want to say it with you. We want to be a part of that.
The mumble era is really cooked. I ain't gonna lie.
Yes, indeed. But let's dive into some serious shit. A lot going on in America.
Yeah,
that's what we're here for. We're here to give y'all that opinion, that unsolicited views on everything that's going on. So we got to touch on this. Young black kid Karmelo Anthony is being charged with murder for allegedly stabbing a white kid in the heart. Allegedly, the black kid was being bullied. He was saying that he came to sit down in the tent that these other white kids was at. The other white kids didn't like him. They told him to move. He didn't move. They got a little aggressive. They put hands on his book bag. His brother actually, there was two white kids. One of the brothers who watched his brother die in his arms, he said that they did grab the kid's book bag and they shouldn't have did that. You got to keep your hands to yourself.
Definitely.
And I also saw that I think they actually punched him in the face. So they got a little bit even more physical outside of the bag, even breaking his cell phone. And in self-defense, the black kid stabbed him. It's just a one quick stab to the heart. I don't think he was trying to kill him, but he was wanting to get him off him. And unfortunately, the kid lost his life. Austin Metcalf lost his life. And Karmelo Anthony is being charged with murder. And this kind of incited a mini race war between blacks and whites, especially all over social media. But I think it was self-defense. What do you think, Rich?
I mean, I want to address like the coverage of it initially was like, it was disgusting. I felt like the whole like trying to paint like some savage Negro just popped out and stabbed up some all-loving 4.0 great white man out the blue for no apparent reason. Like, and then I was like, wow. And then like they showing pictures of son like on Demon Time holding up guns, but it's like
it was an airsoft gun.
It was actually a fake gun.
And it was the white kid's gun too.
Yeah.
It belonged to another white kid that was in the picture. They don't show that part of the picture. They just show the cropped out part.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of right-wing propaganda, extremists.
So it was heavy right-wing extremist vibe going on. And then as time went on, a day or two went by, and I caught more of the story and realized, and they was like, hey, the black kid is also a 4.0 student too.
Mm-hmm.
Star Trek athlete. We're not talking about none of these kids are hood, ghetto, dumb out to none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What we got is high school bullying and kids just went too far. And at the end of the day, you can say, oh, going knife isn't a justified response to somebody going hand to hand with you, but at the end of the day, it was 2-on-1.
2-on-1.
And the two brothers is known bullies. Like that's what the word is. They known bullies. They known people that's troublemakers.
Known aggressors.
You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, by Texas law, he was in his rights to stab homie. Now, do I believe it was overkill? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, son, you a Star Trek athlete. Let's keep it tall. You could have just ran away. You know what I mean? Or something like, you feel me? Or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
that's a lot. That's extreme too. He got to run away. Nah, he's standing on the ground.
But at the end,
I feel you.
Look, at the end of the day, I think he was legally correct. I feel like he didn't break the law in defending himself and catching the body. It is what it is. It's a free murder.
Mm-hmm.
But like morally, do I have to go stabbing of you? I could really just get you off me and keep it moving. I don't know. Like, he didn't really have to stab him up, but I believe that he's gonna get off. So that's all that matters. I think he's gonna get off though. Like once you break down the Texas statutes and the laws, like Texas is all for self-defense. So you gotta let it ride. Like, you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, like what we talking about? You know what I'm saying? If you got eyewitness accounts, it was an aggressor, son entered his personal space, put hands on him first. Like whether you believe it was a justified level of response, whether you feel like his response was overkill, it don't matter. Because all he did was stab him one time. He didn't stand over. He didn't
he didn't go crazy.
OD, you know what I'm saying? He stabbed him one time. Son really soft. Like, you went out for one stab is crazy. Like, you just went out for one stab.
And it was a calm pocket knife stab. It wasn't like he had a big dagger on him. Like he had a legal pocket knife that I would implore anybody to be able to carry some type of weapon that can protect yourself.
Before we walked around with hammers, we walked around with a pocket knife. You feel me?
Yeah.
So for anybody saying, why would he have a knife?
I used to stay with a pocket knife when I first came out here.
When I first came to Atlanta, definitely had a knife all day. High school, once you get older, start thinking about walking home from school, doing all type of shit for deli. Like, knife is sturdy. Knife is standard. Before it was gunplay.
Get somebody off you real quick.
Yeah, before it was gunplay, it was definitely knife play. Like, so I'm not even tripping on homie for that. I don't even see why it's even a thing as to why people are wondering why he had a knife. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you mean?
Yes, that's the right thing to do.
It was the right having a knife.
Clearly,
right
he needed a knife because look at these aggressive Austin Metcalf. Look what he tried to do. He was trying to do too much.
Exactly.
Homie, and it's unfortunate he lost his life, and I'm not going to speak ill on the dead, but I think that Karmelo Anthony defended himself, and I hope that he gets the proper representation. I also saw this white lady was going extra hard trying to get his GoFundMe taken down, trying to say it was like wasn't used. It violated guidelines of what it's supposed to be used for. It's not supposed to support murderers and all this other nonsense.
If Kyle Rittenhouse could raise funds,
then
Karmelo Anthony
can raise funds. That's it.
Like,
we don't want to talk about nothing. Speaking of Karmelo, shout to Melo. He made Hall of Fame.
The other Melo, the respectful Melo.
Yeah, I know.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Davis get dragged. I just want to give Karmelo Anthony some positive shine on this real quick because every time you hear his name, he's getting attached to murders and shit. And Karmelo Anthony just got nominated.
Because calling him Karmelo with a K and Karmelo with a C.
Dwight too. Shout to Dwight. You know what I mean?
Freaky dude.
He was valid though. We're not gonna front on.
Nah, he was a great NBA player.
We're not gonna front on Dwight.
Dwight Prime. He's one of the best centers in that NBA history.
Absolutely.
He got a chip with Braun.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So Dwight solidified his life. You know what I mean? He got a freaky weird off the court life, but that's not of our problem.
But yeah. So free Karmelo Anthony. I hope it works out for him.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he gets. I need Al Sharpton and them niggas before this gets national coverage. I need some of our black leaders to step up.
We're all our black leaders.
We're all black leaders. Like, is it Dr. Umar? Like, who is it?
Yeah, I seen a couple people online, the Tariq Nasheeds of the world, but I need somebody with a little cleaner reputation.
Yeah, cleaner rep with a little bit more breach
to
get behind them.
My man, John Hope Bryant.
Somebody.
One of them niggas.
One of them niggas. We got to kind of stay on the topic of unfortunate death. And we got to give y'all an update on young Scooter and what new information we found out about his situation and how disgusting this shit has become.
It's really ridiculous.
It's really, really ridiculous. So if you are not aware, long live R.I.P. young Scooter. He was killed they say he was killed because he was running from police and he cut himself on a fence trying to get away. He bled out. And the reason why the police were at his residence or the residence he was staying at is because there was a phone call made and they were saying that allegedly a woman was being beaten. There was shots fired, just all types of ignorant shit.
Crazy.
It was just a nasty phone
call.
The call
itself was crazy.
Come to find out, it was a fake phone call. A young woman who appeared on Baddies. So anybody who appears on Baddies, I'm assuming you have an IQ of a snail.
Yeah, you're a scumbag.
She made the phone call. She obviously was. Well, I'm not going to say obviously. Allegedly, she was irritated because she wasn't invited to a party where her boyfriend and young Scooter was going to be at. So she knew the addresses where they were staying, and she sent police to the house just to be a hater and get the party broken up, whatever she wanted to do. She just sent the police there to be a real dickhead and a real asshole. And her actions led to somebody losing their life.
She tried to come out and say that she was getting abused. That's why she called the police.
No,
absolute lie.
Absolute lie.
Because
enough with the lies.
The way she
they already traced the call back. You wasn't even in the same county. You know what I mean? Like you was in DeKalb County on a 911.
Because she flat out for one, she's a dodo because she already admitted to making a call live. You know what I mean? But then she tried to say that it was because she was getting abused. But then she made her whole call like in the third person, like, "Yo, I seen somebody."
Yeah, like you was the neighbor.
It was just weird all the way around, and the way she went about it was like, "Oh, it's a prostitution situation. Everybody got guns." So like, she had the police pulling up on 10.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, yo, you knew for a fact that the things you were saying was inciting the police to pull up on an aggressive type of timing. It wasn't even just call police over there, like on some like go check or something. Like, you know what I mean? It wasn't like a wellness check type thing or just go see what's up. It was like the way you was making it sound like, yo, y'all about to have a gun battle with these niggas when you get there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
there has to be strict laws for shit like this. I've been screaming from the mountaintops. I think anybody who falsely accuses anybody any type of rape needs to face some type of jail time, almost like equal to whatever you're accusing of. I'm ready to go there. So there's no confusion anymore. So we don't play with it. And like shit like the fake 911 call. Like I was advocating all over every blog, everywhere I could leave a comment. Manslaughter, minimal, murder at the maximum charge for her.
Yeah,
that's where I'm at with it.
Because they got it in. They already got it in the Georgia law. Like if you get locked up for what she got locked up for, making false, you know what I mean, to the police, false reports. If that false report leads to the death of someone, that you can be charged charged for that death.
Yeah,
like, I mean, charged under like as if you caught the body yourself. They already got that in the rules in Georgia. So she's probably ultra duper cooked. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm just wanting to see where her pain comes first. Like, is it gonna be in the jail? Like, are they just gonna be like violating?
I'm sure there's some women in Rice Street or wherever she's being held that might have some ties to Scooter. I'm sure they can't wait to put hands and feet on her.
People are gonna put in pain like they don't even know Scooter.
Yeah, just cause.
I think just cause like
yo,
you're a bozo.
You fucking bozo. Like that, I'm so disgusted by that. Why you doing that
to people? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm so disgusted by that.
I think that she's gonna have one of the worst lives that you've ever seen for the rest of her life, however long that lasts.
Like niggas feel a way about how the lady who killed Selena, like how niggas feel about her.
Oh yeah,
like, it's like about the equal amount of hatred.
Partying when the shorty that killed Selena got
they denied her.
They denied her. Niggas was partying.
Yeah, go back to jail.
Yo, niggas was partying like, yo, Selena for life, b. Fuck out of here. We never letting you go.
Come on that floor, bitty bum bop.
You know what I mean?
Real shit. But yeah, that long live Scooter. That's just a disgusting situation, and these type of women, they're just really bottom barrel. Only the ones that do the false accusations and play police games. Fellas, if you're dealing with anybody who even threatens police, act like she calling police to do any of that, walk away immediately.
Honestly, though, like that, I'm all the way 10 toes behind that statement. But why are we dealing with joints that's wanting to be on baddies, bro?
Yeah, I'm good.
Why are we doing this to ourselves, bro? We control our bitches that's around us, bro.
I gotta put this on the story.
You feel me?
Like, say that again. Bro, question. We in the middle of the podcast and he want to know and I want to know. We not dealing with no joints that want to be on baddies, that's a part of baddies, that's watching that dumb shit.
You feel me?
We good. Like, it's just, you letting me know where your mindset is at. Like, if you consuming that type of content and you indulging in the ignorant shit, I don't even want to be around
It's already nasty wild. If you dealing with a joint that faithfully watch that
baddies.
Shit.
Like,
but if you want to be on the show,
you're like really bottom of the barrel. If you watching it, I'm looking at you funny in the
But you want to be on the show. Baddies, like, you going like to the really casting call, like you dead for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? And for us men, we got to do better about the bitches that we keep around us, man. Like, once you see that she's a bozo and a dummy and everything under the sun, why are you keeping that around, bro? The neck can't be that prolific, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta, once you see what you're dealing with, you gotta separate yourself from that, bro. You control your surroundings.
Yeah. It's disgusting.
You know what I mean? Cause she was alright, but she wasn't nothing to be like.
Nah, she was terrible. You seen her mugshot?
Nah, I ain't even seen her.
Oh, the mugshot was egregious.
Only seen like her best flicks on the gram.
They showed her mugshot. It was like two people.
Okay?
She not even okay. It's like super catfish.
Oh, nasty.
I'm really about to pull her up before we change topics. Because we got to shame her.
I'm all for that.
Like, she looked it really, really crazy.
Bring back shame.
Bring back shame, because y'all hoes not playing fair, so why should we? I don't know, man. Where is she at, man? She's at the bottom. I gotta keep scrolling. But yeah, let's move along.
You keep looking for that. I'm gonna go on to the next drink.
Yeah, go on to the next topic.
The boys are trying to get Young Thug parole revoked because he's speaking out about things that's going on in Atlanta.
Nah, that's not the right sound effects. I want to give. That's the right sound effect. They trying to revoke your boy shit, man.
But at the end of the day, the city of Atlanta fucked up because when they wrote up his parole, not even parole, probation, what's the name?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have any social media restrictions. So he can say whatever he wants on social media. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They didn't have any social media restrictions. and he called out the gang investigator, called her a liar. You know what I'm saying? Because the gang investigator is right now currently trying to put little baby in a situation, put him in a blender, add him to a Rico joint for these gang niggas, trying to say, yo, little baby put money on niggas' heads all through the city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Doug is standing up for little baby, calling Shorty a liar. I think she's full of shit also. Like, who the fuck made her a gang expert? Who is this bitch? You know what I mean? Like, cut it out. Oh, what?
Can y'all see this? This is her in the mugshot.
Nah,
Crazy.
She looks disgusting.
Yes.
I see why she was trying to be on baddies.
Look at the type. Look what's going on.
I can see why. Yeah, I can see
that
it, though.
should be illegal too. Like if you catfish like that, like there got to be a penalty.
I see it though. I see why. Yeah, it's the same joint.
Yeah.
It's like
that's a baddies joint. That's somebody that wants to be on baddies.
Corey Holcomb was saying this shit. I just posted shit earlier on my Instagram story. Like, you're not bad until I see you in the morning. Yeah. Without the makeup, without the eyelashes, and the fucking hair, whatever installments and all that. Like, I mean, like, if you tough, if you cute without all that shit, clearly it's gonna be a difference. You're gonna be better with the extras. But if you're not cute with all that shit, you're not really tough.
Flat out.
You know what I mean? It is what it is. The shorty's back from Dubai and Pakistan, the nutso joint that was wildin'.
Respect to the law, respect for the law, respect to the law, man. First of all, she came back and she looked like she got a check. You know what I mean? She got a manager. She got paparazzi following around.
She made some
I just seen her with Stefflon Don, little joint. Like she fake lit.
She famous.
I'm happy for her. I'm happy for Niger, man. She doing her makeup. She did a drip check. She did the funniest drip check. They zoomed on her shoes and she said she had on Chanel's, but she had on Dior and it said Dior like in bold letters. I don't know if it's like maybe she's not on there, but listen.
They said she's not on there.
I'm happy for it. Is what it is, man. She looking good. She back. Everything is healthy. It's another topic I want to touch on before we transition to. Pause. So, black dude got arrested, and he said that he got arrested because he had left his 3 kids at McDonald's on a job interview. AB shot to Antonio Brown, raised $60,000. Now there's been a little conflict saying people are saying, well, the job interview lady was like, yeah, he came in, but he was only there for 30 minutes.
I heard he left him in a car for like 3 hours.
Yeah, just some shit like that.
He went home and all type of shit. At first he was like outcry, but I'm not really.
It's nasty.
It gets shaky when you delve into it.
It definitely gets shaky. Listen, leave your kids in the house if it's possible. If you're homeless, I always say like, I would bring them niggas to the police station. Yeah, I mean, if you really need, like, what are they there for? Like, help out. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, if you trying to, if I got them niggas in the hospital lobby or bring them to the hospital, like, yo, I got to go to a job interview. Like, it is what it is. And definitely don't be like the lady who let her kids freeze to death. Like, if it's brick ass, we going to the hotel lobby or we going somewhere, y'all gonna have to forcefully move us and say, like, stand outside.
Where is everybody, though? Because if you got 3 seeds in the city, like, where's the baby moms? Where's the kids? Where's the cousins?
That's what I want to know.
Everybody?
But this the shit, and I hate to say it, but, some of our brothers and sisters' priorities are so twisted that, like, i.e., shorty kids died, but then she was 2 days later was in somebody's house twerking. So, I mean, you had enough wherewithal to get inside a house to twerk. You didn't have enough wherewithal to get your kids in the warmth.
No, you ain't even shorty who kids died. She was in a casino gambling.
Not to mention, don't forget Detroit gave her a free crib. Yeah, I mean, I think they took that back.
Of course. She was in a casino when them kids died, bro. She wasn't even it's sad, bro.
This shit is disgusting. It is sad, but at least try to get to some shelter, B. Like, they still got shelters. Like, don't just be super asinine and leave the kids to their own. What's the court term? Their own recognizances. However you say it.
Yeah, your recognizance. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, let's watch the kids, and it still takes a community. You know what I mean? If y'all niggas got a friend, and he trying to get right, like, help out. If you can look after a kid, look after a kid. B. It takes a village. It really does.
I mean, everybody's different, but I don't understand. I really can't wrap my head around a life where you just have nobody you could call to watch your kids for an
worst
hour.
case, Rich, if I gotta go somewhere, I got Melania women, I'd be like, I gotta drop Melania off. I'm dropping her off.
Yeah,
nigga,
I wouldn't even trip. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
and that's like at the worst. And I had to think like 6, 7 people down the line. Like, I gotta go. I got my godmothers. I got mad people.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what
I'm saying. Before just leaving them in the parking lot.
Before leaving in the parking lot is crazy. Like, I understand. Like, I respect that he was trying to do right, but 10 and a where he lost me was there was a 1-year-old. Like, if it would have just been like a 10 and a 6-year-old and you left him somewhere, I might have could have gave you some grace. Like, all right. I mean, the 10, I feel like at 10 I was by myself at home.
Yeah, but I was by myself in the house.
In the house.
Like, yeah,
but so if you homeless, it can get tricky though.
Yeah.
Bro, they saying bro was homeless.
Yeah, I mean, they got shelters. Where the shelters at?
Yeah.
Where the friends at?
Where the shelters at, man?
Like, I mean, even I ain't going, like, when I was a kid, even if I, you know what's different now between now and back then? Because like my mom just definitely leave me in a car to go going to grocery shopping and shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm in the car that whole time.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Now that would be an issue.
And I had a Game Gear, so
I'd rather be in the car.
I'd rather be in the car, respectfully.
But now that would be an issue.
It looks bad. And then everybody got phones, so it's like, oh yeah, see, look at the little kid.
Look at this little kid.
This shit is crazy.
That used to be normal to just leave your kid in the car. But either way though, 2 hours plus with a 1-year-old, 10-year-old, it's nasty work.
It's
like,
nasty. Leave niggas in a house. Be in a house.
Yeah, you gotta utilize your tribe, B.
You got to.
You know what I'm saying? And man, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. Maybe I don't understand this life, but to be that big of a piece of shit where you can't call anyone to watch your kid for an hour.
And when you trying to better yourself, like I think any like decent human would be like, all right, y'all got you.
Yeah, like,
just drop them off.
I can't imagine you could be so big of a scumbag that nobody in the whole town wants to help you. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's just an unfortunate situation. But yeah, man, reach out, man. Don't leave your kids for dead.
Nah, that's
literally.
That's nasty. Trump update. Shit is mind-boggling right now.
Oh my God, my portfolio is underwater. I'm below like average cost on damn near every stock I purchased.
There's nothing I own that is below its average cost.
Let's start there.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. It's gross. Trump going tariff crazy. I don't even know where the light at the end of the tunnel is, to be honest. Like, I've been trying to like dollar cost average. Today was a little bit decent, but it was still down for the most part. All I can say is, if you got some cash, this would be the best time to start looking to invest, because shit is on super duper sale right now.
Yeah.
Like, again, bro just told you, and I'm telling you, all of my shit is below average cost. Like, I'm just keeping it all the way funky with you.
Yeah.
So I'm dollar cost averaging in the stocks. If you don't know what that means, that's basically if you just put $1 a day. Like, so you know, you're not even trying to time the market, because it's impossible to do that. You just put $1 a day consistently and see where you end up. And that's just really your best bet, because this tariff talk, and it's just so, the VIX, the volatility in the market is just at all. We're not even talking about
it. It's ridiculous.
Fear index is ridiculous. Volatility is crazy.
I've never seen the VIX this high in my whole life. I ain't gonna lie.
The SPY shit is moving 10 to 15 points just based off anything Trump say. Like, the middle of the day, it was news had broke out that Trump is willing to do a 90-day pause on the tariffs.
Jamie Dimon put that out there.
It hit a lot of the news. It hit everywhere. Shit jumped up real fast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Then
the White House said,
nah.
Nobody said that. Shit went right back down.
Look, man, at this point, we've gone too far to come back, turn around.
Mm-hmm.
So it was 10 toes down with Trump. You know what I mean?
If you playing options, I would try to stay away from anything long. Get out when you see a profit. Don't even play with it at all. Like, take your 20%, take your 15%. Bro, you know what I mean?
Playing options in this market is insane.
It's really insane.
You got a death wish for playing options in this shit, because you can sit back and say, "Oh, I'm gonna play puts." So, man, shit'll go right up real fast, so you're gonna lose all your bread. That happened today. I see niggas start the day with puts. If you didn't sell in the first 30 minutes, you lost your bread.
You lost your bread.
You know what I mean? Like,
how about I had a call, I got stopped out, and then the call I checked back, that shit was shot right back. I wanted to throw my fucking phone at the TV.
Be
like I was so disgusted.
And you know you can't play. See, it's the dirtiest game. You said this to me yourself, and I can't believe you playing with a stop loss when you said, "Yo, you can't have the stop loss with your shit going." The market makers, they moving shit around, bro. Yeah. Like, your stop loss is gonna get cooked, bro. They knocking niggas out their positions, bro.
Fast and in a hurry. They eating them shits up.
They see what you doing. Yeah. Like, it's really rigged against you. Like,
yeah, all I can say is just Just buy some shares in the VU, QQQ, and just pray for the best. Because it'll eventually go back up eventually.
If you got your,
we might be in a bear market.
If you got your favorite, I say, if you got your favorite companies, you got shit you trust and believe in, like, now's the time to get to build the biggest stake in them companies.
Yeah,
build 100%. The biggest stake you can.
Like if you believe in Apple, like if you just want, I always tell niggas invest in your home screen. You know what I mean? Like for real. Look what you got going on your home screen. Whatever's the top, invest in those companies. Shit you know that you use every day. You don't gotta overcomplicate it.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, Trump got the markets. This is really disgusting. It's atrocious. But here again, if you getting some money or you got some bread laying around, this is an opportunity. All that doom and gloom shit, like you're not doing that, bro. So, like you still gotta work, you still gotta get up, still gotta, pay your bills. But it's a good opportunity to get some good stocks for cheap. Nvidia is back under $100.
Yeah, I feel also like don't get too caught up in the narratives. You feel me? Because there's agendas being pushed because they want people to look a certain way or whatever it may be. So you can't just get caught up in the narratives. If 3 months ago, 4 months ago, they were saying the U.S. economy is the strongest shit in the world, nothing really has changed but a couple statements. Like, it's still sturdy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and some people, which I got to do sometimes, like, I know you might be looking at the chart and looking at the market the last few days and it's just going down and it's a nasty red line. But if you back it up a year. You know what I mean? I just was telling my man, he like, yo, Bitcoin way down. I was like, yo, bro, this time last year, Bitcoin was $45,000.
Yeah.
It's $77,000. It still would have been a good investment. Like, yeah, it's a lot down from all-time highs, but like, overall, I remember I was telling niggas to buy Bitcoin at $3,000. That was 5 years ago. So, like, come on now. Like, like bro just said, back up and then really look at the chart. Really look at where SPY is at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, again, this is a great buying opportunity. We always promote that. We want niggas to make sure they, you know what I'm saying, start accumulating their generational wealth, and this is the time to do it. I mean, if you ever want it. So I had a nigga tell me he don't want to invest now because shit is so down. I'm like, bro, that don't even make sense. But niggas don't like, when they see red, niggas don't want to touch it. When they see green, it's the FOMO. Yeah, it always kicks in.
Let me ask you, minus the market, are you fucking with do you feel like this is the right way? This is the right path with Trump? The Trump path, the right path?
It remains to be seen. I can't, listen, we're only 3 or 4 months into his presidency. Yeah. Like, I don't, like you said, I don't want to put my stake in yes or no as far as like as the tariffs work. We gotta see how this shit plays out. I mean, I know this is I guess I'm assuming this is the route that we gotta take to get interest rates down, inflation situated. So we'll see we'll give it another 5-6 months. If my portfolio takes another 40-50% hit, then I'm really gonna say S&D Trump. But
I don't think it's about inflation and the interest rate. I think it's more so about the trade deficit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, America been getting raped by the rest of the world.
We have been getting raped for a long fucking time, bro.
You know
like, we sick of that shit.
Let's get into the drip.
Let's get into the drip. Yo, listen, if y'all don't know, now you know. Every episode, every week, we talk about what's going on new in fashion, drip report. And again, this week, I want to shout out some new collabs that's coming out that I'm really fond of that the streets might want to tap into. Never shout out Supreme before because I never really felt like they was like that, but they got a collab with Max B coming out, man. Niggas was at me on that. You know what I mean? You know, we supporters of the wave over here. We have been free the wave. Shout out to Bigger, Free Bigger Valley. Supposed to be coming home this year. So they got a Max B collab coming out tomorrow or the 10th. So, you know what I mean? By the time y'all hear this, it'll probably be out. So make sure your money's ready. It's coming out on the 10th.
That's tough.
Couple days. Shit, the shirts look fire. You know what I mean? Max on the front. She loves me. She loves me not. So, you know what I mean? Shout to Supreme and shout to Max and shout to, I like that. I'm into that. I'm into that. Kif got another, Kif, you know, Kif, y'all gotta holler at us because we're showing y'all niggas love. I mean, we don't even like to show too many white-owned labels love. We show y'all niggas love. Kif got another collab with the Peanuts Gallery shit that's out. That's pretty tough, too. If you into that, like the vintage comics, cartoons and shit, Peanuts, you watch that.
Okay.
Shout
Charlie Brown and all that.
Shout out to Charlie Brown, man. Word up. So I like what they doing over there. But yeah, man, shout out to Supreme and Max B. I'm hoping that some of the proceeds go to Max. You know what I mean?
Like, he definitely gonna eat.
There's
no way. There's no way.
I would assume like they got that situated. You know what I mean?
That would be crazy.
That would be disgusting. I was just watching Jim Jones still talking. They was talking to him about fashion. He was like, "Yo, it's still I'll fuck Supreme because they feel like they put them on the map and they never got $1 compensation, so they feel like they need to be situated for that."
I mean, look, B, like that's not how business works.
Y'all didn't fill out that paperwork. I mean, y'all just wore it willy-nilly. Like, yeah. I mean, and y'all didn't know it was going to pop off like that. But it is what it is. But, yeah, man, that's the Drip Report for this week. We're going to keep y'all in tune. We got a lot of shit to come back. Second half, you know, bro, going to handle Elite Scumbaggery. Fuck Duke. A lot of other shit. Playoffs right around the corner. Shit like that, man.
And I don't care you talking about the Drip Reports. I'm coming more Eagles, nigga.
Yeah, I see you coming Eagles.
Big chippies, nigga.
I mean, bro was trying to get out with me last week. He was like, yo, you going back-to-back gray sweats. Even though there was two different brands. I was supporting my man with the Men Lie last week. And I had the Stony joint before that. But, we back to Godspeed. Godspeed sponsoring us for the last few years. We always going to go Godspeed sturdy. But, yeah, we be right back. Elite Scumbaggery. We get into the sports shit. Holla at your boys.
Yeah, we back. Second half. We a little crazy.
We back. We here to check it, man.
Second half, though. We kick off every second half with Elite Scumbaggery. You know what that is? That's when somebody does some scumbag shit. But they pull it off in elite fashion, so we gotta shout them out. This week's Elite Scumbag is your man Brian Andrews from Day 26. He broke the all-time record for old child support in Texas, over $260,000 owed to his shorty.
Nasty.
Elite scumbag. That's the craziest level of scum level shit. Over
is he elite though? Because he got to sit down now. He's in jail. Got arrested.
It's elite because he broke a record.
Okay.
He's the biggest.
He's the biggest scummy.
He's the biggest deadbeat in Texas history. I gotta shout that out.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's a terrible move though. Sometimes elite scumbag might be some shit you want to do. Sometimes elite scumbag might be shit you don't want no parts of.
Copy. I can dig it.
Shout to him, man. I think it's fucked up though that either it's fucked up or he's dumb because I feel like he should have went to a judge and got his shit recalibrated after he stopped making that kind of paper, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't know why he just let it run up. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
Like, but if the judge, if the bitch said no, or the judge said no, and they hold his feet to the fire, then that's just nasty. Imagine being held for over $200,000 and you got nothing going on.
Nothing going on. It's nasty for Day 26.
Like, how does that even work? Like, you got to pay the bread to get out of jail? Like,
see, he really blew it. I'm pretty sure, like, she put him on that when Day 26 was popping. This was about 18 years ago, like you said. And, like, he blew it by not going back, getting that shit reduced when the checks slowed up. Like, I can't afford this.
And now that you owe that, like, how does it work? Or you just got to sit there till you pay it? Like, how does that work?
I don't know. It's nasty.
I don't know how that baby. It's just like that. That is jail supposed to be illegal, but yet niggas stay being in jail for owing bread. Kanye dropping snippets.
He is. Just sound fire.
How
he still got his musical shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What's the name of it?
Bleep Hitler.
Okay. Are you even allowed to say bleep bleep? You know what I mean? What you talking about? Yeah.
Listen to me. I heard the snippet.
Mike Kampf author raps.
Yo, bro, I'm gonna be real, B. I heard the snippet and it floated, B. Like, it was absolutely
everything
beautiful.
I heard from his shit, new shit is elite. Like the music is fire. I don't care what nobody say. Like he's still sturdy.
Yo, son, I'm gonna be real, B. It floated, B. It sounded magical. It sounded beautiful.
It sounded fire, bro. It sounded fucking lit.
And niggas is gonna get down with the bullshit, B. Like, if the music sound like that, niggas is gonna get down with the bullshit.
Like, come on, hello.
Yeah, that's what they fear, though. And that's really what they fear, B.
Billboard just dropped top 10 female rappers. Nicki Minaj at the list. Nicki Minaj topped the list, followed by Missy, then Lauryn Hill, Lil' Kim, Queen Latifah, MC Lyte, Salt and Pepper, Roxanne Shante, Eve, and Foxy Brown.
This is getting terrible.
Any problems with that list?
Yeah, a lot.
Okay, where is your first?
It's too unked out. It's an old head list. You know what I'm saying? Where's the new bitches? Megan Thee Stallion need to be up there.
Why? Over who?
A lot of them.
Who?
What you mean? All right, hold on. I gotta
don't say a lot of them. I just say.
I gotta look at the list myself because Megan Thee Stallion got to be above a lot of them though. Because Megan Thee Stallion is actually nice and she got Grammys and shit. She accomplished way more than.
She's over Foxy.
She's up there. I don't want to put her over Foxy, but she's up there with Foxy. You know what I'm saying?
I can't, like, Foxy got shit with The Firm. Like, come on, B. Like, we gotta.
Oh, you're going nostalgia. The Firm wasn't commercially successful.
But she was a part of Classic Heaters, B. Then she has commercially successful albums. Like, we're not gonna front on Foxy, B.
Yeah, but If
You gonna put her over Eve?
Megan Thee Stallion?
Who's that girl?
She right there, B. She right there.
I think Cardi B's deserved the slot.
Cardi B over. I'd have put Cardi B over some of them on the bottom. I'm trying to send me that link real fast. I'm trying to see the top 10.
See, it's hard for me. See, I know you say it's too unked out. Granted.
Yeah.
But like it's hard for me to front on like the pioneers. Like I watched the Roxanne Shante documentary, so I know like how pivotal and how important she was and how she was torturing niggas in her run in the 80s to the early 90s.
Yeah, but how many songs does Roxanne Shante have though? She got 1 or 2 songs that's hot like that
did some shit. Yeah,
like
I mean she's not definitely not internationally known like Megan.
Like we just say like are we having is this a trailblazer list or is this a really who has a heat music and accomplished a lot of shit? You know what I'm saying?
All right, put it like this. I'm okay with the top 4: Nicki, Missy, Lauren, Lil Kim. What's your any major arguments with that?
I think Lil Kim should be lower. She didn't write her rhymes. I think.
See, but then when you get into the rhyme writing, it gets really murky because Wyclef said he helped Lauryn Hill with a couple of her rhymes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like
I mean, a bald head is different from like for a fact Lil Kim ain't write nothing. She didn't write that. The only thing she always wrote was what Notorious K.I.M. She said she wrote that, but I don't really believe her. You know what I'm saying?
But she was so great at performing it, and like she was like one of the forefathers of like the sex vagina raps, the porno raps. Like it's hard for me to shit on.
Yeah, you right about that.
Lil Kim's one of the few that I can honestly say like I know some of her verses. Like I'll rap her shit. Like she like her verses stand out. And like she was a standout on Quiet Storm. I don't care what nobody says. Stand out on Benjamins. You know what I mean? So she held her own. Like she had to rap the shit.
Some of the best of all time. That's fact.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna say this is gonna be controversial, but I'm bumping Missy down the list. Like Missy creatively is an all-time legend, beats super fire. But like Missy bars is not up. Like I don't really respect her pen.
It's Missy pen is elite. She has a great song pen.
Hook pen.
She has a great song pen. We'll say she has a good songwriter
pen. For ball, she not ball.
So so it's like when in the pantheon of like making hip hop songs, she's really good at that because she has quality hip hop songs. Now, she's not gonna bar mitzvah you to death. You know what I mean? We're not gonna say that at all.
Yeah.
But if we just talking about hip hop songs, like she's put out a lot of heat, and then just I always got a shot. I fuck with Missy because not only did she do a lot of rap shit, she penned a lot of R&B shit. You know what I mean? Like she was writing for Aaliyah, 702, like a lot of choruses for niggas.
Now I'm like I call female artists like rap.
Female hip hop artists. Maybe it should be like a difference because what I would put like Kanye and Missy in that category. Like Kanye not gonna bar you to death, but like he has some of the best hip hop songs of all time. You know what I mean? And he's one of the best hip hop artists.
Yeah.
So I feel you on that.
Like MC Light, I'm moving down. Even Queen Latifah, I'm moving down. Like,
who you calling a bitch?
Yeah, like
Queen Latifah. I feel like Queen Latifah. Now she can rap. Like she'll bar you. She from your hood. Like be respectful. Like be respectful to Jersey.
Shout to Jersey.
Like come on, my nigga. But I think a lot of Queen Latifah shit notoriety gets amplified because of what she did outside of rap too. You know what I mean? So it's like you hear Queen Latifah, it's like I gotta put her in the top brackets. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And not to take it, and we're not taking away from her pen or none of that.
She had a super successful entertainment career.
She had a great entertainment career. So I think that obviously might throw a little extra weight on her shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Nicki at number 1, I think is pretty universal.
I think that's undisputed.
That's undisputed right there.
Untalkable about it. Like
we're not going like
Nicki,
she got hip hop songs, she got bars,
the best
she got everything you want.
Female rapper by far. Like,
highest selling, she still can do arena tours at this juncture.
Yeah.
Longest run, like we're not ever going front.
Every single
she checks every box.
She
checks every box. Album sales, tours,
all of it.
Bars, all of that. I'm okay with that.
I feel like this list is skewed.
Are you upset with Lauryn Hill? I seen a lot of niggas in the comments saying she living off Miseducation and the Fugees. But Miseducation did win a lot of Grammys. It was a pivotal joint.
Yeah, like, but at the end of the day, in a climate where people have put out multiple projects and done multiple things, like you just Horse and two albums.
So it sounds like you felt like you wanted to see Meg or maybe Glorilla on the list.
I want to see the younger generation up higher up because they are responsible for the resurgence of females in rap.
They've been dominating too,
and they've been dominating over the men. They the first ever to dominate the music scene over the men. You know what I'm saying? Like
they've been dominating.
They deserve that respect. Like Glorilla need to be up higher. Make it.
Matter of fact, I want to see what Billboard had in their top shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause. Yeah, I think the youngest need more shine on this list, B. For sure. Sorry.
Tierra Whack at 25, Doechii 24, Gangsta Boo 23, Lady Arrays 22, come on, B. Glorilla 21,
disrespectful.
Moni Love 20,
come on, B. One hit.
Lotto 19.
Lotto should be higher too.
Remy Ma, I think Remy could have been a little bit higher.
Remy could be higher.
Remy could be higher. She could be higher. Rhapsody number 17, Doja Cat. I don't like Doja on the list, honestly.
Oh, yeah, I mean, Doja got bars though.
She can rap, but like, she don't got enough raps for me. Meg Thee Stallion 15, Left Eye 14.
Who?
Left Eye.
Way too high.
That's kind of high. Like she ain't rapping enough.
Too high. She had a verse every.
She had a verse every
8 songs.
Like, come on, y'all dragged it.
Making these lists, bro.
Trina 13. I think she kind of got shafted.
She should be higher. Trina should be higher.
I would put the Brat over like Queen Latifah or one of them niggas.
Yeah,
for real.
Brat should be over Left Eye.
Yeah,
and
they got Cardi at 11.
Who did you just mention before? You just said whose name you just said?
Trina 13.
Trina should be in the top 10, bro.
He should be in the top 10.
It's like Trina, like Roxanne and Shantae not supposed to be above Trina. I'm sorry.
I got a lot of respect for MC Lyte, but she could come down the list.
She needs to come down the list, bro.
Like I'll put the Brat over MC Lyte respectfully. And I like MC Lyte. Like she had a song I really, really like.
Trina need to go over MC Lyte.
Yeah.
Foxy Brown and Eve need to go over MC Lyte.
Yeah. Respectfully,
though.
Like
no
respectfully,
disrespect.
No disrespect to MC. Like
right,
I respect, like fuck with you, but like, come on.
Getting ridiculous.
Yo, oh man, let's talk some sports, man. Let's get into it. March Madness, Final Four. Happy to talk about it. Duke blew it. Biggest choke job in NC.
Blew it, man.
Is it one of the biggest choke jobs in history, Paul?
Yeah, it's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
There. My man Cooper Flagg sold everything. He looked terrible down the crunch.
I keep telling y'all niggas Keith Van Horn, Gordon Hayward.
Look, man, at the end of the day, Cooper Flagg is 18 years old. The niggas in Houston is grown men. They're like 25-year-olds out there, bro. The niggas been at JUCOs and all type of shit, man.
You know what? It's just like right now we're in the weakest competition in NCAA history.
Yeah,
we want to stand on that. You know what I mean? With OTE, G League, niggas going overseas, it's like it's now the incentive to play NCAA might come back with the NIL. We'll see. Yeah. But yeah, Cooper Flagg, B, like y'all niggas keep telling me generational best freshman ever. Like disrespect to Melo and Durant and Beasley's and even AD who led the whole nation. He had more blocks than some teams. Is egregious. The disrespect is egregious. He didn't lead his team to score for 7 minutes straight. He had 2 opportunities at the basket. His team was up 6 points with a minute left, and they blew it. Don't tell me about the nasty call, the over the back that you didn't like, because I remember when Knipple kicked the ball off his foot, and the refs gave the ball back to Duke when it should have been the Houston's ball. So there was a lot of missed calls on both sides. Duke shot 10 more free throws than Houston. Again, don't bring up the foul call to me when we talking about the game and we're reviewing it. Them niggas choked. It was an absolute choke job. They got outcoached. Shout out to Calvin.
Choke.
Yes, I was just about. Let's get into the coaches. They got out.
Shire choked.
Proctor choked. Everybody choked on Duke. Pause. There was just a lot of choking going around. Pause. Super pause. Egregious pause. And I mean, UNC would have never. And now it's dead. That's where I'm at with it.
When you are up in a basketball game and you coach your team to start playing a little keep away and start nervous and just try, let's just hold on to this lead, and it's a recipe for disaster because it's hard once you turn off the aggression. It's hard to turn it back on.
And y'all can't get the ball in bounds. Like run a correct inbound play. That's on coaching. That was a lot of coaching. It was a coaching collapse. Kelvin Sampson had them niggas prepared. He had them niggas not giving up and shout to him. You know what I mean?
Kelvin Sampson got niggas out there playing prison basketball.
They ain't on time.
It's a lot of shoulders, a lot of elbows.
We gonna get physical, B.
It's crazy.
I ain't mad at it.
He got a team of adults out there. I think the youngest nigga might be 22.
Yeah, he got a team of dogs.
like these niggas is grown men. Like, who you like for the chip? They play tonight, don't they?
Yeah.
Florida.
About to play right now. You got to go. You can get City. I like Florida. I like Houston.
Yeah.
I just think that they got strong momentum. You know what I mean? They haven't lost in a while.
Yeah. I like the point guard from Florida. He's nasty.
He's 30.
But I'm rooting for Kelvin Sampson. I think it's his time for Kelvin Sampson to finally get a chip.
I was just about to say I'm rooting for Kelvin Sampson.
Yeah,
I want Kelvin Sampson to get a chip, yeah. Honestly.
Time for Kelvin Sampson to get a chip. In an era where you can finally above board pay your players, there's no surprise that Kelvin Sampson has a team of dog niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout to Hakeem Olajuwon. He put a lot of money into that program and fired a bitch ass security guard who didn't let him come on the court and celebrate with Houston after they won because he talking about he ain't had the right credentials. Like, it's Hakeem Olajuwon. He be doing recruiting trips. He's put a lot of bread into their athletic program. Yeah. He's the last nigga the time they went to the national chip was with him back to back, even though they didn't win. Like, he brought him there. Houston legend, like, be real more respectful, man. Like, read the room.
Have some respect.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, shout to Houston. I hope they get it done tonight. Let's finish the deal. Finish your breakfast.
Back though.
Paige Becker's won.
Paige and Flagg got a chip. Nah, honestly, man, so when it comes to women's college basketball, I'm a super UConn head. I'm a super respect for Gino. But I couldn't really pick a side on this one because I'm not going against Dawn Staley.
Yeah, it's hard for me to go against Dawn.
I refuse to personally root for some old white nigga versus Dawn Staley. I'm not going to do that. But I was not surprised by the outcome because South Carolina, even though they had a good record and all that, their team was wild young. Like, they had all babies. Like, they don't have no veteran leadership on that team at all. You know what I'm saying?
They lost niggas last year to the draft. Yeah. And it was just unfortunate, though. I kind of tuned out of this March Madness on the women's side once Paige got hurt.
You mean Juju?
Yeah, Juju, pardon self. Once Juju got hurt, I would have loved to see where she could have took them if she was healthy. But shout to Paige and good career. She finished out what she was supposed to do.
Yeah.
And shout to Gino.
She been elite.
Gino she really got carried that game. I'm gonna be honest. Like,
the freshman shorty, the big man shorty, she went crazy. And the other joint Fudge, she went crazy.
Yeah.
I want to say something controversial. I don't care. Like, women's basketball is garbage, B. It's just terrible to watch. Like, I was watching that shit like, yo, this shit sucks, bro. I put on the Lakers game. And even the Lakers game, Lakers was smacking Thunder. That was crazy.
Yeah, they was.
Yo, yeah, I got to say it, B. Like, cancel me or whatever, B. Like, women's basketball stinks, bro. Like, even at the highest level, it's like, yo, this shit sucks, bro.
I be trying
they
to
can't
give
get
it
off
a shot.
The ground. Like,
they
can't get off the ground. Like,
lower
the bitches trying
rim.
their hardest, and the bitches a half an inch off the ground,
They
bro.
gotta lower the rim, B.
Like, it's
lower that shit
to
9 feet, B.
Like, niggas are smoking wide open layups because they 6 feet tall. Like, it's mad space between them and the rim, bro.
And then it's way easier for them to defend a layup.
Yeah, exactly.
So they need to lower the rim. Bring that shit. Y'all play with a smaller ball. Lower the rim.
Lower the rim, man. Let's see somebody do something because the lack of athleticism is just horrible to watch, bro. It's just not fun to see.
Yeah.
These bitches can't get off the ground.
Yeah.
It's like watching some niggas at like a rec league or something. Some 50-year-old rec leagues, like a bunch of old niggas that can't get off the ground. They just playing uncle basketball. Like,
yeah, it's whack.
It stinks.
Your Uncle Shaq been in the news for slandering the current product again and again and again. He said he would make Slovenian chicken out of Jokic. He was cursing out. He said Ben Simmons is super ass and a thief. He said he doesn't see greatness at all on a night-to-night basis. This is what I will say about the Jokic shit. And I love Jokic. You don't want me a lot of money on FanDuel, and I get all that, but he is really overrated to me, B. Like,
that's crazy.
This is why, listen, this is why I say this. When I watch Joker, he's playing in the weakest center era of all time because they so much emphasis has been put on the 3-ball and shooting threes. They damn near phased out the big man. Like, you could watch the NBA now and you'll see them niggas go 5 out. Like, I be even watching the Rockets. They be having closing lineups and Sengun don't be on the floor. Mm-hmm. We see how the Warriors start, like Draymond 6'9" running, you know what I mean? He's the center. Yeah. So a lot of Joker just leaning on niggas and getting a lot of points. Yeah. Like, he not going against elite niggas like how it was, like Shaq was in the David Robinson, Hakeem era. Like, he's just not going against big body people. Pause. Like, he's one of the biggest niggas out there. Like, when he plays against Embiid always outplays him because he's bigger, stronger, and faster. Now, if you want to say Joker's better in a 5-on-5 setting, it's hard for me to argue that. Obviously, he got a chip. He's durable. He's healthy. But with Joker, it's a lot of dribble handoffs, so the assists get inflated. they obviously run their whole offense through him. So I feel like just his overall statistics are being inflated, and it's just a lot of super buffery. Yeah. And I do think Shaq would make Slovenia chicken out of him.
Nah, there's no way Jokic can ever guard Shaq.
At all.
Lakers prime Shaq? Nah,
it's abuse. Bro. Now, what I will say is this, though. It gets corny, and I can see how, like, as a consumer of the product and a fan, it's whack when every time you watch it, like, the veterans are shit talking about, like, the newer players. Like, it's just big. It makes you look at it like, oh, maybe this shit is kind of trash. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's take it less serious.
And it's just, that's facts. But it's also just giving salty old head. Like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck out of here, Unc. You know what I mean? Like,
I watched Wayne Gretzky record got passed. He was in attendance. He was, like, super humble. Like, he was happy about it. Shout to Alex Ovechkin. And then, like, you know, even though Kareem was there when LeBron passed this shit, like, he just looked mad angry the whole night, like, super dread. Yeah. And he's another nigga that's just always super critical of the current product and current players. He's a super back in my day head ass nigga. So we gotta, like, y'all gotta stop that. Like, just accept it for what it is. Like, the game's played differently. And that's just what it is,
I think a lot of these opinions be goofy when niggas be saying shit like Steph wouldn't have been able to do that in our era, and this nigga.
Somebody say he barely averaged 17. Like, come on, bro.
Say, we would have heard him and all this fake goonery shit. Like, yo, be like, y'all are like the rose-colored nostalgia glasses is like ridiculous, bro. Like, the niggas wasn't that nice, bro. Like, the elitist niggas is gonna be elite.
Was nice
all everywhere though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the elitist niggas will be elite in any era, bro.
Exactly.
But the rotation garbage man niggas that y'all had out there, bro, like, no, my nigga, like, them niggas
Come on, stop it. Them niggas wasn't on nothing, B.
You know what I mean? Like, come on now. And like, to just be real, bro, the sheer number of freaks of nature that's in the league right now, like, them niggas, like, bro, y'all niggas wouldn't have been able to do nothing with them niggas.
These niggas super athletic.
30 years ago, bro. A nigga like Wemby walk on the court 40 years ago, they gonna lock him up for sorcery, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
come on, stop this. Like, Bill and Bear, you getting embarrassed. Kevin McHale, you niggas is getting torched.
Come on, B.
Sorry, I just wasn't athletic enough. Y'all wasn't built enough. Like that.
Yo, what Giannis would do to Kevin McHale would be a movie.
It'd be a movie.
What?
It'd be a movie.
You got niggas like, look at niggas like Laurie Markkinen. Like, niggas like can't go, what? Put Laurie Markkinen in the 80s, bro. He's abusing.
They call him Larry Bird 2.0. Easy.
It would be abuse, bro. Like, niggas is too skilled, too much lanky, crazy shit going on. Like, it's not the same no more, bro. Like, yeah, you can try to knock the niggas for they hard, and these new niggas are soft. It's a lot of mixed niggas and private school kids and softness.
Definitely a lot of mixed niggas. Sick of it.
Niggas is very bright out. Like, the courts are way too bright.
It's way too bright.
But when it comes to just sheer skill on that court, bro, like, what's going on nowadays? Now, if you want to compare to, like, maybe 10 years ago, then it'll be a little closer. Then I say, oh, like, you know what I mean? Like, the Vince Carters of the world would have violated or whatever. But you want to take it back to the 70s and all type of shit. Niggas talking about Elgin Baylor and shit. Like, yo, stop it.
Stop it. Like, enough is enough.
Cut it out, man. Cut it out. It's niggas coming off the bench. That's 6'9", shooting threes, blocking shots, handle. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, B. It's not the same no more, bro. It's niggas now that's 7 foot that can handle better than niggas that was 6'2" back in the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
What we talking about? Damn, we already kind of touched Melo and Dwight. We want to get
there. I was gonna say we shout out to them again for making a Hall of Fame. Dwight said he wanted KG, Shaq, and who else to walk him out? All the niggas he had beef with.
Yeah, he's a funny nigga for that. I respect the fact if they gave Melo first ballot. I respect it.
Yeah.
I didn't think they was gonna give him first ballot.
Both of them. They both just, because it's just basketball. Now, there's been talks that they should just make like a NBA.
An NBA Hall. Yeah.
Because that shit real stringent like the MLB.
Yeah. Because there's no reason why international, college, and NBA is sharing the same hallway.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? They shouldn't be in the same.
You think if it's a strictly NBA, Melo's still first ballot, right? Oh shit, Melo's second ballot. It's a lot of niggas that got to get in before him for sure.
I can't call a nigga with not one chip a first ballot Hall of Famer, bro. For NBA only. Yeah. Like Melo, like them 4 or 5 gold medals mean a lot for, you know what I mean?
Shit, yeah. Like no chip and no MVP is hard.
Yeah, no
chip. He did
chip,
lead the league in scoring.
No chip, no
couple
MVP.
All-NBAs.
Like, his Syracuse chip and his
holds a lot of weight.
And his
held
Olympic
a lot of weight
gold
for his
medals.
basketball enshrinement.
Yeah.
Into the Naismith joint.
Yeah, cause it's a whole basketball career. His college chip and his gold medals like really super duper put him over the top. But if it was an NBA only, he'd still be a Hall of Famer, but not first ballot though. I couldn't give him first ballot. Not without not one chip, not one MVP.
You gotta give me one, bro.
Not even one MVP, not one chip.
Yeah, he might be like third ballot. You gotta have to wait a little while.
You know what I mean? Let's be real about this.
You gotta wait a little while.
We love Melo, but we gotta stand up.
Yeah, facts.
We get to our favorite segment. We'll wrap it
let's
up.
do it. Let's do it. Listen, that we're all set. We let y'all know what we not feeling, what we all set on, and what we done with. And I'm all set on Cooper Flagg in the Super Buffer.
Fuck that niggas.
Like, enough is enough. He didn't have the clutch gene. He didn't win the chip. I was telling me greatest freshman ever. I disrespected the niggas who got it done. And I honestly, the most I see at best 18-7 and his best years in the league. And I think that's still solid. Like I said, good Golden Hayward, Kevin Love, maybe. Heath Van Horn, B. Like, I watch him, he don't move the needle. Sorry. I'm all set on Cooper Flagg.
Disrespectful.
What you all set on, my boy?
I'm all set on everybody that's not giving my man Lil Durk album the proper respect. Like, I'm not hearing enough bumpery. I'm not hearing enough chatter. I don't know if it's the powers that be not putting the machine behind it, but it's pain, bro.
I heard it was pain. I ain't even really tapping in.
The album is fire from front to back. Beginning to end. Lil Durk album is mean, bro. And I'm like irritated why I'm not hearing it coming from no V's. I'm not seeing the chatter on the internet. I'm like, yo, how is that nigga just letting this come and go? Like, what are we doing? Why are we not giving?
Out of mind. I think a lot of niggas ain't really like tapping. I think like half of the niggas probably forgot his shit just dropped.
And I'm not seeing enough free Durk t-shirts and shit. Like, how y'all niggas just like, I mean, like, where's the love, B?
When you in jail and you can't be outside to like make your rounds and do all that, be in the news cycle, like it's hard. It's just what it is.
Shit
like,
crazy, B.
You're not gonna get the same.
Like the promo budget was just not women for my son right now. Wow. Just like, yo,
a lot of budget going to fight in the case too.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
But
shit crazy.
Free Durk. Shout out to Durk, man.
Free Durk, man. Shout out to Durk. The album is tough, man.
Yo, but man, shout out to I wrap this shit up.
Man. Shout out to Loud House. Shout out to Loud House, man.
Be in the building.
Good vibe. We're going to be in here for a couple weeks.
Yeah, we're going to be here for a couple weeks. Regular shit. We'll be back here next week. And it was lit, man. Good episode.
Go shop with us, man. AllSetPod.store. Go tap in, man. We about to come out with some phone cases.
Yeah, get your phone cases
with some different colorways on the t-shirts and shit like that.
You
know what I mean? Keeping it going, keeping shit spicy, keeping shit fresh for everybody, man. Thanks for listening.
Holla.